Opening statement.
You got an opening statement?
Yeah, no, it was a good game. You know, it was fun. These are big time environments, big time team. They're super physical, well coached. You know, they're going to be a good team, and so it's nice to be able to come out here with a win. Obviously, I thought everybody that came in the game really did a good job of performing and bringing something to the table.
Iowa fans got to see kind of the real Bennett Sturts show tonight. What was that? He really played his best game as a Hawkeye today.
Yeah, no, I mean he was ready to go. You know, I mean, and he's always ready to go. I mean, part of it too is kind of what the defense gives you, and so they were switching everything, and so naturally you punish mismatches, and that's kind of what we did, was just punish the matchup. And you know, then a couple times he just went at whatever matchup he felt like going at, and he was fantastic. It's really good coaching, is what it is. Yeah, just give it the hot hand. It's a pretty simple deal.
Have you seen that version of Cooper Koch before?
No.
Okay.
I've seen it every once in a while. That was a different level. That was what we're hoping we get consistently.
And just in terms of the flow of the game, I mean, do you feel like, what did you learn, I guess, just from, it was, you know, the first game that you guys were in that was kind of, you know, down to the wire and crunch time type stuff?
The flow was choppy. You know, I think the way they play, their style is unique, where they play the side defense, but then they also, you know, they put a lot of people at the rim, and so it's really tricky, and then they have to do a good job of switching, kind of keeping you in front. They don't guard certain guys, they play multiple defenses. So it's pretty unique. So the game will naturally kind of be choppy like that. And so you can't really run what you normally run. They just won't let you. So you have to kind of adjust to it. And you know, part of it was just drive and kick and then get after O boards.
They were leaving at times. They were leaving Tavion open and or letting him shoot threes and kind of shrinking the floor a little bit. Is the counter to that just making shots and making them respect that, or?
Yeah, making it, but they were switching his ball screens too, so then it became difficult because they were up in coverage. So I need to do a better job of creating it's called a dead corner where no one guards him, and we'll punish that. We just didn't do a good job of that tonight. It's probably more me, and he can make that. He's a good shooter. He didn't shoot it well tonight, but he was 2 for 2 coming into tonight. He didn't. I mean, he went 8 for 10 on every spot today in spot shooting, which is the most ironic thing. And then all of a sudden he was like 0 for 2, so he'll be fine though.
Isaiah came in late, gave you some really good defensive possessions, and then also the 2 buckets late, and just talk about his performance.
Yeah, he was great. I thought the first half he was struggling a little bit. You know, just couldn't get himself going, and there's been a couple games like that. But now in the second half he was back to Howie, where he's just a winner. You know, he just makes winning plays, does big winning things, and he was awesome that second half, and that's what we need more from him.
You went with Kale again, starting. Is it just having that second primary ball handler out there, or what do you feel comfortable having him in the line?
Primary ball handler. Mm-hmm. Yeah, another ball handler, and then you know, just being able to guard point guards. He's really good at defending point guards, which is great.
How much of a challenge was all the fouls in the first half, getting 3 guys with 2?
It was tough because those guys were in a good rhythm. Tavion, Cam, and Al. Those are bigs. Yeah. And so, you know, Trevin put him in a tough situation where he's having to hedge, you know, really athletic guys, which that's what the Big Ten is going to be, so he's going to have to get used to it. But I thought he did great when he came in. It's a different level, you know, and he had to get himself acclimated, and I thought he did about halfway through when he was in.
You guys have more offensive rebounds than them, and I guess against the SEC team, they have size, athleticism. What do you feel like allowed you guys to do that?
Didn't get ourselves in rotation, but that defensively we were pretty dialed in. Didn't get in rotation as much. When you don't get in rotation, you're man on man, hand on hat, so you can get those good box outs. And then, you know, part of it is just getting the ball. You just got to get the ball. And I thought we did a good job of getting the ball.
What is your process now with back-to-back games? You guys haven't had that yet.
I'm going to go back, drink a lot of water, hopefully fall asleep, and then I'll wake up and scout. And hopefully my guys got some of the scout done. But it's sometimes when these situations, I used to stay up all night, which sometimes I do still, and I may still, but I think sometimes it's better to wake up fresh, especially since we were 2 hours behind. Normally, we're 2 hours ahead, so now you can go to bed and you can get up at 4 or 5, and it's no difference.
Bennett ready to go for 40 again?
Yeah.
This day?
I think so.
What's going through your mind when you're watching that? Like watching what Bennett did?
It's a really good coach out there. No, this is what he does. I mean, nothing. This is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our point guards do. That's what they do, and that's what he does. And he's a winner, and showed it tonight.
Are you comfortable with when you hunting those matchups with the ball? It sticks a little bit more with him when he just hunt. Obviously, it worked tonight, but like
Tonight, it was the way they defend is so weird. It's so unique. Not weird. It's unique. It's really good. It's hard to get it off of him and then get it back. So it's like, you know what? Let's not even try to run anything. Let's just get our matchup and go. And that's what we did.
At what point with Cooper did you start see him start to pick up what you were asking of him?
Tonight.
No. Just like since you got the job.
Tonight. No, he had a really good inter squad scrimmage. This was a long time ago in the fall, and I was like, okay, there we go, Coop. Because during the summer, it just took him a while to acclimate to what we do. We're getting games like this where it's just a fist fight, and we like him, and he's starting to enjoy that. And to win in the Big Ten, you need to be in battles like this.
It's a different style compared to what Iowa fans are used. Those kind of rock fights. But what do you like about those types of games?
I mean, it's what Iowa is, isn't it? Just fighters and hard workers, and that's what we do. And so, you're just trying to win the game. So whatever works, we'll win the game with, and that's what happened. Tonight, I guess is that's how we had to play.
Early on that first 8 minutes, it was kind of like maybe stagnant. You were gesturing a lot. Were you not getting the movement you wanted offensively?
No, we weren't running stuff. I probably froze a little bit. I probably had too much stuff in. We probably overcoached it a little bit. And then once we calmed down, then it was better.
Yeah.
A big game too. That was probably more my fault than theirs.
How do you coach winning these types of games that aren't pretty? Is there any way to coach it, or is it just doing it?
I mean, you do it in the preseason. You do it with your conditioning. You do it with your toughness. You do it with your habits of being ready. You do it with, winning every possession, et cetera, et cetera. You just do it with stuff like that. You don't just come win these games. This is like a work in progress, and we're still a work in progress, and we're gonna have more tomorrow.
All right.